Venice, 1522, capital of tolerance and Renaissance, and the center for smugglers dealing in the banned literature of the Protestant Reformation. The Church's most powerful weapon will be a new type of Inquisition, controlled by the Pope himself. He will use it to curtail the spread of a competing religion and eliminate those who betray the faith. It will stop the flow of new ideas let loose by the printing press and repress the birth of modern scientific thought. A new campaign in the battle for the souls of Europe's Christians is about to begin. Venice, 1522. The central hub of Europe's major trade routes, the city of Venice offers an open exchange of goods and ideas. And it is a diverse society. The tolerance of the Venetians and their commitment to commerce encourages an influx of people from all religions and nationalities. It is a republic, among the collection of independent states that challenge the authority of the Church in Rome. Venice is also the publishing capital of Europe. Millions of books are printed and sold here. The unorthodox ideas spread by the new print medium will bring the wrath of the Roman Inquisition to Venice. The secret files of the Inquisition reveal just how serious the consequences of independent thought could be for men like the Franciscan friar Baldo Lupitino. Father Lupitino's beliefs are shifting away from the Roman Catholic Church. From the transcript of Father Baldo Lupitino.
I believe in the truth of the Holy Scriptures, but I do not believe in the authority of the Pope or his councils, as they are merely human beings. The Pope is merely the bishop of his own church, not all churches.
Father Lupitino has embraced the teachings of the dissident German monk, Martin Luther. Martin Luther is about to mount the Protestant Reformation. He challenges the authority of the Pope in Rome. He is highly dissatisfied with the papacy's obsession with material wealth and profits.
The 16th century is the period in which the exploration of the wider world begins, and the Protestant Reformation divided Western Christianity.
Rome, 1522. The seat of power for the Roman Catholic Church. For Pope Leo X and his court, obsessed with worldly pleasures, it is business as usual. No extravagance is too large. His most ambitious project is the rebuilding of St. Peter's Cathedral and its massive dome, a monument to honor his papacy and the glory of Rome. The project will bankrupt the Church. Preoccupied with the building of St. Peter's, Leo X dismisses Luther's threat by excommunicating the German monk. This weak reaction to Luther's acts of heresy doesn't sit well with the most severe and rigid of the Pope's servants, Bishop Giovanni Pietro Carafa. Carafa is appalled at the moral and spiritual rot eating away at the heart of the papacy. He believes in the power of the Church and its sacred duty to control its flock with an iron fist. For 6 years, while in Spain as the Pope's ambassador, Carafa had seen firsthand how to deal with those, like Luther, who stray from the flock. Bishop Carafa is impressed by the power of the Spanish Inquisition to correct the errors of its people. For almost 40 years, it has held them in its grip.
Heresy is the plague of the soul and must be rigorously crushed. As we burn plague-infected houses and clothes, so we must drive out heresy and cleanse the soul, which is so much more valuable than the body.
Giovanni Pietro Carafa is a very good example of the kind of man who would eventually save the Roman Catholic Church. Staunch Catholic, firm believer, a man disgusted by the corruption at the court of successive popes. He was an example of someone who really wanted to reform the Catholic Church on the one hand and restore it on the other.
Carafa is concerned that the papacy under Leo X is weak and that the Pope is too preoccupied to implement an inquisition on the Spanish model. A special order of men meet to discuss the state of the Church. A new order of monks, the Theatines, organize. They have one mission: to attack the enemies who threaten the power of Rome. All members have taken a solemn oath to fight Martin Luther and all others who oppose the strict doctrines of the Roman Catholic Church.
Oremos, hermanos.
Leading through example, they also take an oath of complete poverty and rely solely on the grace of God for their needs. They will stop at nothing to fight evil, both outside and inside the Church. To their leader, Bishop Carafa, his destiny is clear. He has been chosen by God to exterminate all heretics. But for Carafa's church, the worst is yet to come.
For men like Carafa, these zealots, as they're called, this was a personal mission to revive the Roman Catholic Church. They were people who felt very definitely that Europe had taken a wrong turn, that the barbarians were at the gates.
May 6th, 1527, the heretics come crashing through the gates. Germanic armies from the north attack Rome. Now the threat is more than spiritual. The Pope's territories have been invaded. After 7 days of murder and pillage, the capital of Christendom is destroyed, and 12,000 Romans are dead. After controlling Europe for more than a millennium, the Roman Catholic Church, the most powerful religion on earth, is on the brink of collapse. Venice, 1529. The import of Protestant literature through the port city threatens to infect the entire Italian peninsula. A cardinal writes to the Pope,
"Today, the city of Venice, which used to be truly Christian, is very much poisoned by the Lutheran plague. It has taken over the minds of those who govern, of those who write, or any order of persons."
The Protestant heresy is even spreading among the ranks of the Catholic clergy. Father Lupatino is a regular customer of the Venetian booksellers, continually searching for the forbidden literature that fuels his spiritual quest. He has even written his own 16 Articles of Faith. Bishop Carafa has been sent to Venice to investigate reports of rampant heresy. Carafa is distressed at what he finds. This is exactly the heresy Carafa seeks to destroy. The spiritual friar Lupitino will become the target of his vengeance, and an example of the fate of heretics in the Republic of Venice.
The essence of the conflict between Venice and Rome really is a matter of Venetian autonomy.